Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero, and today I'm going to check out the player vendors in the town of Bastion Point. So where is Bastion Point? Right now you're looking at my WT Fast. WT Fast is running, but it's not active. So that is this window that you are looking right now. It says here WT Fast is currently off. The reason why it's off is because I don't have an active WT Fast subscription. Okay, so my subscription has expired last April or May. Okay, I think it's April. Anyway, so I just want to show you guys this because if you look at WT Fast, it's giving me a little bit of improvement or connection improvement if WT Fast was running. But again, this is just a monitor, so when WT Fast is not active, it defaults to like a network monitor, and it shows you your current internet ping, which is mine is like 244, and then this is WT Fast, the ping from WT Fast servers or network, which is 200. So if WT Fast was active here in Shroud of the Avatar while I'm playing, it will give me, look at that, it will bring down my ping from 266 to 200. So it will give me a little bit of improvement. And also look at that, I'm getting more spikes and fluctuations with my normal internet, but with WT Fast it's a little bit lower. So overall it will give me like a 9% connection improvement. Okay, so but unfortunately I'm not getting that improvement because WT Fast is off. It's not active again because I don't have an active subscription. Anyway, so I'm going to turn that off. And look at that, you're looking at my avatar right now, and he is at the Bastion's Point, governed by Trevor. And I'm here to check out the player vendors. But first, let's see where Bastion Point is located. And looking at sotomap.com, you'll find that Bastion's Point is just north of Soltown, and it's right beside Solace Bridge. So if you are a new player and you took the path of love, so after Solace Bridge and Solace or the outskirts, you'll find Bastion's Point to the what do you call this, southeast, just southeast of Solace Bridge. And if you are in Soltown, you'll find Bastion's Point just to the north of Soltown. So that is where Bastion's Point is located. So let's go back and enter the game. Okay, not WT Fast, the game. There you go. So I'm back in the game, and I'm here to check the player vendors. Okay, so let's change outfit. So you can use the combat deck system to change outfits. Look at that. Now I'm wearing, oops, nothing happened. I didn't equip the outfit. Like, let's go, let's equip it. There you go, it changed. That is what you call a quick change. Okay, so let's look around and look for our first player vendor here in Bastion's Point. It's like 2 months since I was here. Wow, it's been a long time already. Okay, so we have here BP Pavillion sales vendor, and he is selling like Kabbalist robe, diamond hoof, diamonds, or daemon, it's daemon hoof, diamond, dragon neck bone, gold ore, 50k. What else? Harp of invigoration, loot of discordant notes, loot of inspiration, grid stall awning for only 1k. That is low. Onyxes, and then recipes like the look at that, mystical chain of power, 5k, and then this one is 20k. So I suggest that you buy the 5k one. I think it was listed by different players. Yep, This one is listed by Aeso, and this one is listed by Michael. Anyway, we have potions, and then other recipes, then sapphire, silver ore, 65 per ore, and then skeleton bone and spider legs. Okay, so if you're looking for cheap silver ore, you can go to Serenite and look for Cairo's vendor, Cairo Hayden's vendor. Okay, so those are the items sold by BP Sales Pavillion vendor. Who do we have here? The crafting merchant. Next we have getting started gear vendor. So let's take a look at what this vendor is selling. And he has like trunks. What else? Aeronaut helmet, jacket, leggings, augmented leather boots, gloves and leggings, bear hat, bronze long sword of Gaiaism, necromancy and sorcery. Okay, so I don't think these are the prices are starter prices. Because if you are a newbie or if you are a new player, I don't think you'll have like 4,000 nor 15,000 gold to buy any of these items. Anyway, so let's move forward. We have here Carapacian epic cloth boots, chest armor and leg armor, circlet, copper augmented chainmail boots, gloves and helm. Look at that, it's almost a complete set. It's missing the leggings. Copper dagger, look at that, 400. Copper long sword, copper rectangle shield, copper short sword, copper 200 swords, and iron dagger, harvesting axe, iron mace, iron 200 mace, meteoric iron long sword. Okay, and necklaces. There's also like potion of health, 1000, and warp hats. Okay, so those are the items sold by getting started gear vendor. Even though the price is kind of high, because the gear or the equipments are like enhanced. Next we have fancy clothes and decorations. So we have here backpack, gift boxes. What's this? Brown bicocket hat, brown highwayman hat, brown top hat, and brown tricorn hat. There's also clay pipe, cotton brown bowler hat, cotton merchant skirts, cotton wealthy merchant boots, hat and leggings, elder elven archery boots, chest, gloves and leggings, fabric, fan, tiara, frosted glass floor lamp and table lamp, leather boots, orange rose, pink rose, red dress, rose bouquet, flower arrangement, round rug, umbrella, and wooden pipe. So let's go and look for more player vendors here in Bastion's Point. What is this place? Tuscan wine and wood, but I don't see the entrance. Anyway, here we have Grandmaster Blacksmith Weapons and Armor. Where is the vendor? There you go, there is the vendor. Let's talk to the vendor. So this is Crackle Hammerstrike, and he has weapons like bronze dagger, bronze short sword, bronze two-handed swords, and armor, copper augmented chainmail chest armor. Look at that. Gloves and helm, copper dagger, copper epic plate boots, gauntlets and leggings, copper long sword, and then we have copper two-handed sword, iron two-handed sword, necklaces, pattern dark star shield. Look at that. Then more patterns, ornate flamberge. Look at that, the price is 20k. What? And then we have rings. Okay, so moving forward, looking for more player vendors here in Bastion's Point. I see a vendor and he says the name is like Prosperity Tools. Let's see if there are any prosperity tools inside this vendor. Waiting. Are there any items? Okay, so I don't think this vendor is selling anything. Let's move on to the next player vendor. Okay, there you go. Hint of Magic. And Hint of Magic is selling iron daggers, maple short bows, meteoric iron longsword, and rings +3. So those are the items sold by that player vendor. Next we have this guy. Open your adventure. Open for you adventurers. Let's see what this vendor is selling. We have like Bear hat, blank sheet of paper for 5 gold. You can buy blank sheet of paper for like 2 gold. You'll need to find the merchant though. There is a merchant in Exeter. Corpse wax, epic leather boots, epic leather chest quarter armor, epic leather gloves, frosted glass chandelier, iron dagger, iron epic plate boots, chest quarter, gauntlets and helm, iron short sword, magical blue glowing dye. This is very cheap actually. Look at that, 12 for 7k, 7.5. Metal scraps, obsidian village home, pattern cobbled slag, Viking helm, pine longbow, plate chest armor, recall scroll, tabletop catapult, rustic 3-story village home. Look at that, for only 50k. Okay, shingle roof 2-story with overhang. Then we have what do you call this? We have here a Viking 1-story village home, and then we have Viking 2-story dual balconies village home for only 50k. So if you're looking for that, this is a good deal. Okay, and it's also a nice looking home. Okay, so those are the items sold by Opened for You Adventurers. Nice. Okay, so let's look for our next player vendor. So this is basically just a garden. I don't see a player vendor. How about here? Is there a player vendor? I don't see one. No one is home. Okay, so let's move to the other side. So here we have a series of row houses or row lots. Okay, no player vendor. And these are available. Look at that. You can drop by here in Bastion's Point and you can claim this, because look at that. If you see a lot marker that has these markings, it means that it's available to everyone and anyone. You don't need to ask the governor to claim it. Okay, so I'm just running around looking for player vendors. and I'm not seeing a lot of player vendors though. Okay, so let's talk to the Oracle. Also, don't forget to talk to the Oracle every day, because the Oracle will give you 500 gold whenever you do the test. The test of virtue. You need to test your virtue. Okay. Look at that. I just got 500 gold and 500 experience points just by talking to the Oracle. Okay, so I'm going to check those houses over there, and then I'm going back. So they have a Gospel field. This one is an ornate Gospel field. Let's see if there is a player vendor. It's not loading. Okay, I don't think there is a player vendor. How about this property? Okay, not that one. How about this one? Look at that. That is the crafted ornate moon dial. There you go. I just found a player vendor, and this is Phteven's Pine Foods, and this vendor has food like our Doris coleslaw, baked salmon, bear steak and potatoes, 69, very cheap. Braised up lapine, scorpion claw, dark star, what's that? Dark star fried oysters, garlic cheese bread, grilled scorpion tail, Aiolo's catgut goulash, mutton pie, obsidian bear stew, piece of apple pie, piece of caramelized onion quiche, piece of pumpkin pie, sauteed bass, son of Owen regicide stovies, spider legs with garlic butter, spider soup, venison, wolf and lamb chops, wolf surprises. Okay, so those are the items sold by Phteven's Food. So now I need to go here, go back. Hopefully I'm not missing any player vendor, and if that happens, well, it happens. So here we have Tux Bites and Refreshments, and it's also a food vendor. Look at that. Bear steak and potatoes, bear surprise, braised up lapine, Damon tea, dark star fried oyster, dragon stew. Dragon stew is worth 400 gold. Spider soup, spicy phoenix bites, venison surprise, and wolf surprise. Then we have here SteamLUG general goods, frozen tier of titans, metal scraps, necklace of cautious precision, recall scrolls and teleport scrolls, I believe, recipes, obsidian recipes, wood scrap 4,000. Okay, checking for more player vendors. I think I've seen that player vendor. I think, I could be wrong. Then we have here Reasonable Ed, and Reasonable Ed is selling backpacks, 3 of them, and iron great axe. Okay, so more available rollouts. Again, you can claim these rollouts. It will not cost you anything if you have a tax-free rollout deed. Next, we have Cornucopia Shop. And this is by Zon. We have animal hide, Carapacian epic cloth boots, chest armor, helm, and leg armor. Carapacian fortified cloth chest armor, Constant and Augmented Chainmail Boots +9. Dragon Head, look at that, 140k. Gold Ore, Lord Benefactor Town Home, Lord Founder Town Home, Maple Ban, Maple 1-up Sorcery, Maple Wood, Obsidian Cloak, look at that, Obsidian Cloak for 130k, 2 of them. Then we have some patterns, look at that, if you're looking for patterns. Phine 1-up Sorcery, Pristine Large Crocodile Head, Spawn of Sobic Head, Raw Cotton, and then more recipes, look at that, Tabletop, Potion, Poison, and then a bunch of rings. Wow, the Lord of the Rings. So we have ring 57k, Ring of Cast Grace, Ring of Luck, Ring of the Gambler, and then Shroud of Night, 2 of them, Silver Ore, and Wood Scraps. So those are the items sold by Cornucopia. Okay, so here we have available or claimed. Okay, so these are claimed, but I don't see any vendor. No vendor. So moving forward, if I don't see a player vendor immediately, I'll just move forward. Next we have food, potions and scrolls. He has like baked salmon, bark bread, bear steak and potatoes, potions, might, restoration, wolf speed, recall scroll, teleport scroll, wolf surprise, spider soup, sugar cookies. Okay, and here we have his neighbor, and his neighbor doesn't have a player vendor. Here we have a Martial Benefactor village home, and there is no player vendor. Again, look at that, available rollouts that you can claim, especially for those who are, you know, looking for a house or a lot to claim. So let's enter this house or home. And there you go, we have the vendor, Black and Tannery Pub and Grub. Okay, so this is a food vendor. He has like bear steak and potatoes, bottle of wine, Kai Ox pork and beef loaf, Dark Star smoked duck, the priest 2, grilled scorpion tail, mug of ale, look at that, mug of beer, mug of mead, rabbit stew, Son of Owen Regicide Stobies, Benson Surprise, Wolf and Lamb Chops. Okay, so that, look at that, this is basically a restaurant, a bar. Okay, where do I go next? Let's see. Here we have another vendor. So this is Max Dice. And look at that, magical black sparkling dice. So you'll get like various magical sparkling glowing colored dice here for only 2k. But if you wish to save some money, you can buy, you know, magical sparkling glowing colored dice in Serenite. Just look for what do you call this, just look for Cairo Hayden's vendor. So anyway, so those are the dice sold by Mac for only 2,000 gold. Okay, so next we have here the music and fun new vendor. We have Clay Pipe. Okay, look at that, music sheets with songs for only 500 gold. 500 miles, always on my mind, Amazing Grace, Back in Black, lots of songs. Game of Thrones theme, if you're looking for that. Hey Jude, Hotel California, Never Going to Give You Up, pinball, stones, and then there are like musical instruments like flute, harp, street organ, table drum, and there's even a walking cane. So that's Mac Dice. And here we have this guy, Aldo the Odd Alchemist. And Aldo has like Cure Plague Potion, Cure Poison Potion, and then Elven 4-story with Alcove, then 3-story, and then 2-story, then more potions, Fairy Wings for 16k if you're looking for a Fairy Wing, then potions, Obsidian Potions. What else? A lot of potions, ordinary potions like Focus, Health, Might, Deafness, Warp Speed, then Recall Scrolls and Teleport Scrolls. There's even one Sapphire. Okay, so here we have Roland's Woodcraft. Let's check what Roland is selling. Again guys, I'm in Bastion's Point, and it's a little bit south of Solace Bridge and north of Soul Town. So we have Epic Helm plus 4, Epic Leather Leggings, Maple Staff, Maple Wand, Pine Short Bow, Tall Stone Chimney Floor Extension, and Wolf Hat. So not a lot of items for sale. Okay, so I don't see a vendor. Here we have Aeso's rings and necklaces. And look at that, necklace of Athenism, Gaiism, Lunaism, Warding, Necromancy, Sorcery, Tempestry, Thaumaturgy, Turgy. Then we have Ring of Athenism, Gaiism, Lunaism, Sorcery, Warding, Tempestry, and Turgy. Look at the prices and look at the bonuses. You can check them out. If you're interested, then just drop by Bastion's Point and look for Aeso's rings and necklaces. Then we have here the Smuggler, and look at that. The Smuggler's home is growing. There are now plants and animals. I guess these items are also smuggled. So waiting for the items to load. I'm not sure if this smuggler has anything to sell. I think it's empty. Anyway, let's move forward. Nothing I can do if a vendor is empty. Okay, so looking around, looking for player vendors. Where are the player vendors? Okay, so here we have one, Rock Hard Cafe, and he has like bear hats, clay pipe, copper longsword, necklace, poison potion spear, and water well. Look at that, water well for only $250. That is a steal, so go and buy it, especially if you have space to put it. That is very cheap. Okay, so let's go here and check if I missed anything. Okay, just checking. There is an NPC here, but that guy is not a vendor. Nothing I can do if the NPC is not a vendor. Okay, here we have. Okay, no player vendor. Okay, so I found one. We have here Aldo the Necrophiliac. Let's see what Aldo is selling. Aldo the Necrophiliac. Okay, so I'm waiting for Aldo. I think the vendor is empty. Need to move on. If the vendor is empty, move on. Okay, so I guess I've seen all the player vendors that I can find here in what do you call this, Bastion's Point. Okay, so that is an NPC merchant, that is not a player vendor. Okay, look at that, I'm back where I started. Okay, maybe I should check that property over there. Maybe there's a player vendor. Ah, look at that, there are like two vendors. One is a commission free vendor, and this one, the vendor is this one called vendor is selling granite blocks, and the one called commission free vendor is selling beetle carapaces, maple wood, pine resin, and pine wood. Nice. Okay, so I guess that's it. Anyway, if I missed any vendor, if I missed your vendor, then let me know, and the next time I visit Bastion's Point, I'm going to try and find it. Of course, if I can't find it, then again I'm sorry. Okay, so that's it. Went around the the player-owned town of Bastion's Point, and I found some player vendors and checked them. So let's take a look at WT Fast first. Let's see what's happening. And there you go, look at that. Okay, again, WT Fast is not active. It's currently off because I don't have a subscription. But if I have a subscription, then look at the connection improvement that I can get. In fact, I had to use WT Fast back in April, last week of April. I paid like $5, and I only used it for 5 days because my ISP was having problems with their internet service. I couldn't play Shroud of the Avatar because I kept getting disconnected, but thanks to WT Fast, after paying for a month of access or use, I used WT Fast, and that solved my problem back then, where I was getting disconnected from the server of Shroud of the Avatar. But right now, that's what I only subscribed for a month, and now my subscription has expired. That's why WT Fast is just currently in monitoring mode. So it's just monitoring the connection and showing the improvements or potential improvements if I was using WT Fast. Look at that. So I'll get like a 53% connection improvement. It will reduce my spikes, ping spikes or lag spikes, and ping fluctuations, and it will also drop my ping down to less than 200. Okay, so this is my current ping, which is 246 to 48 ping average, but it will reduce that to 200. Okay, so if you are having connection problems with Shroud of the Avatar or any online game, then I suggest that you give WT Fast a try, because WT Fast might help you. Okay, try it first before you pay. It has a 14 days free trial, and 14 days is long enough for you to see and check if WT Fast is working or not. Okay, so let's close that. Okay, I'm back in in Bastion's Point. So I've checked all the player vendors that I am able to find, and hopefully you were able to find something to buy, especially that Viking house that is only 50k. I believe that is very cheap. I bought that for like 100k back then. I still have it, but that one is only 50k. So check that out, and hopefully you can buy it before other players get to it. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please like the video, share it to your friends, and subscribe to my channel in YouTube, or follow me in Twitch. If you have any comments, questions, or reactions, if you're watching this live and you are commenting and asking questions, I'm sorry, but I don't see them, because I don't have the chat interface displayed. Okay, so I don't see any comments or live comments or questions, but if you do have, just post them in the comment section and I will try to answer if it's possible. Okay, thank you very much for watching. The link to WD Fast and Shroud of the Avatar is in the description of this video. My name is Caballero. Bye bye.